Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome to the Summit City. home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Huntington High School on the campus of Huntington North High. We are about ready to start the Huntington Shootout today. This is a round-robin tournament that has two pools and will feed into single elimination games tomorrow. That'll just be first place from each pool taking on each other, followed by second places and third places here at Huntington High School. Welcome to the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here on SummitCitySports.com. My name is Ryan Dellinger. I will be your host for this entire tournament here at beautiful Huntington North's gym. Very bright and ready to go. We will get started just a few minutes early here in this tournament, which is always kind of nice because you never know what games will get to overtime, injuries, whatever. Eventually we will fall behind here on Summit City Sports due to the length of these basketball games. So once again, our first game this morning will be Jay County. The Patriots will take on the Leo Lions in our first game. Jay County 2-4 overall, while Leo at 5-2. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Acme Bar and Grill is currently located at 1105 East State Boulevard. Order your favorite pizza, pasta, salad, and more, all with the click of a button. Acme Bar and Grill accepts orders online for pickup. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurtz Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan's residential campus located in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. They've got other auto repair services like wheel alignments, brakes, and engine diagnostics. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been serving consistent food since 1973. Our recipes use only the freshest ingredients. Family-owned, we pride ourselves on great quality. For more information, go to aztecarestaurant.com. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. You can count on us to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Well, 4 minutes before game time here, we'll take a quick look at Jay County. Jay County 2-4 overall, 0-1 in their conference. Their leading scorer is Springer. Braden Springer, the senior guard. He who leads the team in scoring with 9 points a game. He gets some help from Ethan Dirksen, another guard, standing about 6 foot tall. And he's averaging 8 points a game and 5 rebounds. And then they have a bunch of balance scoring throughout the lineup. Wetzel, Lambert, both also averaging about 5 points a game. And Muhlenkamp, that would be Gavin Muhlenkamp, with 4 points a game. And then, of course, Noah Arbuckle, another young man on the team, a senior. And he also is averaging about 6 points, 5 rebounds for the Patriots. Their wins this season over Hagerstown and Richmond. Losses to Woodland, Fort Recovery of Ohio, Newcastle, and Yorktown. They come into this game averaging about 41 points a game, giving up nearly 49 points a game. And so can they stay under Coach Chris Krieg? Can they control the pace here against a Leo team that wants to get out and run? Leo 5-2 overall. Their head coach, Kerry Cogdale. He's in his 16th year, 202 and 142 at his career there at Leo. He's actually in his 18th year of high school basketball coaching. His team averaging 62 points a game, giving up only 53. Wins over Southside, Busco, Heritage, Northrop, and Huntington North. Their losses are to Concordia and South Bend St. Joe's. Players you want to watch today for them is the outstanding outside shooter that they have. That would be Blake Davidson. He'll stand on the outside and launch from downtown. He'll have some help on the inside. He'll have Troyer and Livingston down there to help him out. So an interesting first matchup. This is in the black pool, and then later on all day we will switch back and forth from black to red pool. Our next game this morning will be the Maryville Pirates and New Haven. So it'll be Leo and Jay County to get us started here at the Huntington Shootout. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back, we'll meet the starters. The starters are presented by Tom Steele Tire. You're watching the Huntington Shootout live on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back to Huntington High School. We're just about ready to get started here in the Huntington Shootout. Our first game, if you're joining us, is the Leo Lions. They will take on the Jay County Patriots. In just a moment, we will turn it over to the public address announcer, and we will have the starters for both teams. Those starters are brought to you by Tom Steele Tire.
May result in your immediate removal from North Arena and possible expulsion from future athletic contests. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Just a quick reminder that the Huntington County Community School Corporation is a completely tobacco-free environment. We thank you for your cooperation. We'd like to ask you all to please rise, remove your caps, turn your attention to the west end of the arena as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. so invigorating we thought we might play it again. It's indeed a privilege to have you here for this holiday hoops tourney. We'd like to welcome the Leo Lions and the Jay County Patriots to North Arena. First of all, the guests on the scoreboard today will be the Patriots of Jay County. We'd like to welcome their coach, Chris Craig, and their fine fans to North Arena for this outstanding day of basketball. Now here are the starting lineups for the Jay County Patriots and the Leo Lions. First of all, for the guests on the scoreboard, from Jay County, a 6'4" forward, freshman, number 34, Bennett Weitzel. A 6' sophomore guard, number 20, Gavin Mollenkamp. At one guard, a 6' sophomore, number 15, Ethan Dirksen. At one forward this morning, 6'3" senior, number 5, Noah Arbuckle. And rounding out the Patriots starting lineup, a 6'1" senior guard, number 3, Braden Sprunger. Now the home team on the scoreboard will be none other than the Lions of Leo High School. Here's Terry Cogdell's starting lineup. First of all, a 6'5" junior forward, number 34, Zach Troyer. And another forward for the Lions, 6'5" sophomore, number 32, DJ Allen. At one guard this morning, 6'2" sophomore, number 25, Aiden Rubel. And another guard for the Lions, 6'1" junior, number 12, Blake Davison. And rounding out the Lions starting lineup, 6'1" senior guard, number 3, Andrew Koch. It's our privilege this morning to
Your starters once again for Jay County will be Sprunger, Arbuckle, Dirksen, Muhlenkamp, and Wetzel. Starters for Leo, Tox, Davison, Rubel, and Allen, as well as Troyer, and we are ready to go here on Summit City Sports. We are ready to go here. It'll be Joe Rudolph to throw it up, controlled there by Rubel of Leo. He'll bring it into the front court and give it to Davison. He'll look down low for Allen. He'll spin baseline, fires it up, and hits the shot. So Allen gives Leo the early 2-0 lead here at Huntington North. They'll pick up in a little token man-to-man now, will Leo. Sprunger with it. He'll go left side. Give it to Arbuckle, and they'll bring it back around here to the near side to number 34, Wetzel. Now back to Sprunger. He'll look inside. He was trying to hit Dirksen on the cut. Couldn't find him, so they'll go into the left baseline. And Dirksen with it now. He'll throw it down low. And good pass underneath to Arbuckle. Now back over the other way, up and under. Blocked there by Allen, and he'll catch it. He blocked Muhlenkamp's shot. And Rubel now will lose control. Now picks it up and fires it over to Davidson. Since he's in the gym, he considers himself wide open. So you'll see a lot of deep shots by that young man tonight. Troyer loses it, fires it back outside. Here comes the three by Davidson off the mark. Allen with the offensive board throws it up, and he's fouled on the hip. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul was on number 5, Arbuckle. He'll pick up his first, the team's first, and the first free throw by Allen is up and good. Allen with all 3 of Leo's points. Second free throw also good. And Leo once again into that little token full court pressure as we've got Arbuckle bringing it across the timeline. He'll give it to Dirksen. Dirksen now will go to his left, gets cut off there by Rubel and slows it back up. Outside now to Sprunger. Sprunger will drive. He'll get cut off by Allen. And then he almost throws it away. And it goes to Gavin Muhlenkamp. Gavin Muhlenkamp inside to Arbuckle. Now over to the tallest player on the team for them, and Ooh, good fight there by number 34. Wetzel, the freshman forward, with the bucket and the rebound, and that puts Jay County on the board. Rubel now will go left. They'll look inside once again to Allen. You'll notice that Leo has quite a size advantage on this small Patriots team as number 3 hits the shot. Tox with his first bucket of the game. Yeah, big size advantage here. Last year, this Jay County team was quite large. They had a lot of good seniors on that team, and the graduation hit that team hard, and that ball's kicked out of bounds there by Troyer. It will stay with the Patriots with 5:47 to play here in our first quarter. It'll be Muhlenkamp to inbounds. They'll run a little cross around the lane here. Now back outside to Sprunger. Sprunger comes here to the near side, almost throws it away. Good catch there by Muhlenkamp. He'll turn and fire it back to Sprunger. Not a lot of movement right now for the Patriots. Good look inside to Arbuckle. He'll ball fake, goes baseline. Spins into the lane, gets cut off there, and he traveled. First turnover on the game gives the ball back to Leo. 5:29 to play here in our first quarter from the Huntington shootout. Blake Davison now he'll assume the point guard duties, and he'll come here to the middle of the court between the circles. Looks over to Allen on the right side. He'll give it back to Davidson. He'll launch the 3 and drain it. Davidson's first three-pointer of the day, and there's a loose ball on the floor. Sprunger catches it, goes all the way, kicks it outside to Dirksen. He'll drive baseline, dribbles it off the foot of Troyer and out of bounds. Early 9-2 lead for Leo. Muhlenkamp to inbounds once again. He'll fire it in now to Arbuckle. He'll look down low. Good catch there by the freshman. He puts it up and in. Wetzel with 4 points to get him started here for the Patriots. Davidson now will look inside for Troyer. He's guarded by Wetzel. And Rubel throws it back to Davidson. Now over on the right side of Tox. Now down to good give and go there between Tox and Allen. He short-armed it, missed everything. And here comes the Patriots in transition. Sprunger now into the front court. Gets it caught on his hip, fires it to Dirksen. He'll turn, gives it back over to Arbuckle, and they'll swing it now to Muhlenkamp. All the way over to Wetzel. He's going to try a 3-ball, and it's good for the freshman. Wetzel with all 7 here in the first quarter. Davidson will slow it up. He looks at the clock. 4:15 to play in the first quarter. Between his legs in the lane. Good look down low to Troyer. Troyer will kick it back outside to Rubel. They'll reset the offense. Screen by Allen for Rubel. He'll go to the bucket. Cut off. Throws it away, and a turnover on the Lions. Here comes Arbuckle. He'll ball fake. Good move there. He misses it. Has it blocked by Troyer. And in transition, here comes Blake Davidson. He'll dribble into traffic, loses the handle, and then throws it up, gets a kind roll, and it'll go in. Davidson now with 5. Sprunger with it with 3:35 to play here in a quick first quarter. He'll go over to the far side now, over to Dirksen, and he's going to launch a 3, and it's good. So both teams getting into a good offensive flow here early in this game. Tox looks inside. Now he'll drive. Gets cut off. Kicks it outside to Rubel. Rubel swinging in the right side of Davidson. He'll fire it and misses it. And Arbuckle with the rebound. Sprunger with it now. He gets cut off there, and he'll give it to Wetzel, who will launch another 3. He was feeling it here early. Misses it. Troyer goes up and gets the rebound. Rubel with it, gets a screen by Allen, dribbles, kicks it outside to Tox. He's going to launch a 3-pointer. No good. Arbuckle with another board. And he'll slow it up. He'll fire it over to Sprunger. Sprunger now sees the lane, gets cut off by Davidson, and they'll swing it over to Arbuckle on the left side. We'll have subs for both teams at the next whistle. Sprunger with the ball fake, gets around 1, now launches off the front of the iron. No good. And we'll have a tie-up, and the ball will go to Jay County. Couple subs coming in. First for Leo is Steiger, and number 4 Hart will check in. Number 10 and 35 for the Patriots. Carson Hart into the game. Number 33 is Pearson. not 35. Inbounded now to Dirksen. Dirksen now will go over to Muhlenkamp. He'll give it back to Dirksen. They'll look inside. Nothing there. And now back over to Muhlenkamp. And he traveled. Stutter stepped and caught himself there at the last second. And the turnover on the Patriots gives it back to Leo. Hart now to Davidson. On the curl is Steiger. Back over to Davidson. He'll go baseline. Up off the glass. Blocked there by Wetzel. Gets it back. Fires it up. And it goes right to Allen. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but Allen with another bucket. His 6th point. Here comes the Patriots into the front court. It's number 10 with it. Faulkner. Over to Pearson. And they'll give it up now to Faulkner. He'll come to the near side. He'll look inside for Wetzel. Now to to Dirksen. Back outside, they'll swing it. Muhlenkamp in the lane. Jump stop, has it blocked, and here comes Leo. They'll go the other way and off of the miss, and the ball's loose and tipped out of bounds by Leo. Hart had a chance, missed everything. Actually, I think they're going to say it's off of Jay County. Chase Bates will check in for the Lions and replace, let's see, Davidson. And then we'll have a sub for the Patriots as well. Peyton Nichols will check in. He'll replace Dirksen. We've got 1:17 to play here in the first quarter. Hart inbounds. And he'll throw it up top to Steiger. Steiger back over to Bates. Bates back to Steiger, and he's going to launch a quick three. No good. Good block out there by Pearson. And the Patriots will bring it up the court. Muhlenkamp now with it. He'll get around Hart and bring it into the front court. We'll see if they play for the final shot. We've got less than a minute to play here in quarter number 1. Nichols with it. He'll go to Faulkner. Faulkner will control. And now gets cut off there, so he picks up his dribble, gives it up to Pearson, and he'll give it to Muhlenkamp. 40 seconds to play. Around Bates, he'll try to get. Cannot get there. And now stays, goes behind the back. I think they're going to play for the final shot. At least that's, I think, they're playing with 30 seconds here. Outside now off the fingertips of Nichols, and he's standing out of bounds. And another turnover on Jay County, their 3rd. They average 15 on the season. They're shooting about 40% from the field, 33% behind the arc, and almost 70% at the foul line. Hart across the timeline now of 18 seconds. Nice here at this gym as there's a lot of clocks in the corners. You can see the time going down there in our screen. 8 seconds, and here's a screen now for Hart outside the Bates. Bates back over to Allen, and he'll launch a long three and drain it. And that will do it for quarter number 1. It is 16-10. Leo will take a timeout. We'll come back with the start of the second quarter. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
We're back here at Huntington North. It is Leo ball. Hart with it now. Screened by there by side now to Allen. He'll get in the lane. He'll fire it up. Has it partially blocked, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Arbuckle will pick up his second. Allen's first one no good.
Number 3, Braden Sprunger. Number 34, Bennett Weitzel will return to the Patriots line.
Sprunger and Weitzel back in for Heritage. Both of them missed there, tipped and controlled by Weitzel. Faulkner with it once again for the Patriots. He almost has it taken away, catches the loose ball. Inside now to Pearson, tipped off the fingertips of Sprunger and out of bounds. Inside to Allen once again, and he hits the shot. Timeout on the court. Jay County will take a quick timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent.
30's the timeout just about at the Huntington shootout. Out to an 8-point lead now is Leo over Jay County. Sprunger to inbounds. He almost throws it away. Nobody knew what was going on. We'll have a jump ball, and it will stay with Jay County. Sprunger tried to throw it into Muhlenkamp, who wasn't looking, and almost turned it over. Allen already with 11 for Leo. Up ahead now to Dirksen, back in the lineup. He'll go right to the hoop, shoots left-handed, blocked by Allen. Now over to Bates, and he'll bring it up the court for Leo. He'll look left side now to Miller, who's into the game. They'll swing it now down low once again to Allen. Why not? Hart with it now, around one player, outside to Allen. Allen now will give it up to Davidson. He'll get in the lane and launch about a 13-footer off the front of the iron. No good. Hart with the rebound and back outside to Allen. Back to Hart. He'll go baseline. Gets a lane, up off the glass. He's fouled and hits the shot. Weitzel will pick up his first, team's third. Troyer will come back in for Leo, and he'll replace Allen. Rebound, his third. Muhlenkamp guarded there by Miller. I believe it's number 32, Lambert, in for the first time. Over and back called on the Patriots. And the lead's still 10 here. And Leo will look to extend this lead. They'll give it down low to Troyer. He'll go baseline. Spins back, baseline now outside to Davidson. Better close out on him. He'll throw it in the corner now to Miller. Miller looks down low. And a loose ball and a turnover on Leo, just their second one of the game. Muhlenkamp will control now for Jay County. Left side now to Lambert, who loses the handle, has it tipped away. Troyer on it, throws it ahead up to Hart, and he'll have an easy layup. The lead balloons to 12 for Leo. This pressure has really confused Jay County in the last 4 minutes. Muhlenkamp left side now. And now Dirksen with it. He'll throw it down to Wetzel. Wetzel underneath. Shots up and a foul, and it'll be number 20 going to the line to shoot. Actually, 30 going to the line to shoot. That is another one of the Muhlenkamps in the lineup. That'll send Adam Muhlenkamp to the line. Foul was on number 2. Miller, his first, team's first. Pearson will come back in and replace Lambert. Second one on its way, short off the front of the iron. Davidson with the rebound. He'll push it up the court now for Leo. Fires it over to Bates. He's open. He'll spot up and launch a three. No good. A battle for the board. And Dirksen comes up with it. Muhlenkamp's got to be careful. Dribbled right into a double team. Now fires it ahead to Wetzel. Wetzel to the near side to Pearson, and he's going to launch a three, and it's good. Down low once again to Troyer. Troyer will fire it outside to Davidson. Davidson in the lane. His runner up. No good. Tipped out, but it comes to Bates. Now to Miller. He'll kick it outside to Hart. And he'll go. He lost control of the ball. And now it's Wetzel with it for the Patriots. He'll go right to the hoop. Runs over Bates and will get charged with a called for the charge. Bates stood his ground there, and Wetzel ran right over him. Bates will check out. Allen will come in for Leo. Back into the game for the Patriots, number 3, Sprunger. Arbuckle not in the game right now. He's settled with those 2 fouls. Got ourselves an 8-point game here in the first half. Don't forget, 6 games here today on Summit City Sports. If you're watching and thinking you're going to get them all just off this one feed, you're incorrect. There's a long 3 by Davidson again. His 8th. Each game will be on its own separate platform on Facebook and our website, SummitCitySports.com, as long as YouTube. So when we sign off here later at the end of this game, you'll have to go find the other game. Springer in the air. Bad shot there and rebounded by Troyer. Up ahead to Allen, and he hits the shot. Coach Chris Craig has seen enough again, and he'll take a timeout with his team trailing here by 13. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent.
Tosh and Nichols both in for each team. Tosh in for Leo, Nichols in for the Patriots. 3:49 to play here in our first half of our first game at the Huntington Shootout. It'll be Dirksen to inbounds. And he'll give it to Muhlenkamp. Muhlenkamp picks up his dribble. Dirksen wisely catches up to that pass. Dirksen around one player in the corner now to Nichols. Nichols now is trapped there in that corner, and he'll give it to Adam Muhlenkamp, who loses it, and another turnover on the Patriots. And that ball's, now we've got a scrum going on, and there's a foul called on, I believe, number 30. That is Adam Muhlenkamp with his first, team's 5th. It'll be Davidson to inbounds. He'll give it to Tox. Tox over to Davidson, who got a double screen there and drains it. Davidson now with 11. Dirksen with it there. He's bumped by Hart, controls it, picks up his dribble. Now gives it to Muhlenkamp, and he'll give it to Nichols. Nichols over to Gavin Muhlenkamp, and over to Dirksen on the left wing. He'll drive into the lane, goes up by Pearson, and the ball goes back to Leo. Rubel back in, and he'll replace Hart. Davidson with 2:45 to play here in our first half. Over to Tox, who will look inside for Allen. Allen with a good pass again to Tox, and he hits the shot. They ran that play earlier, and they did it again. Tox with now 4 points. And Leo really starting to take control here in this first half. Nichols with it now between the legs. He's cut off. And the 5-second count is on, and he'll fire it over to Dirksen. He'll think about it, backs it out now, and gives it to Pearson. Dirksen on the left baseline. He'll drive, gets cut off there, dribbles it off the foot of Rubel and out of bounds. And it looks like Sprunger and number 10, Faulkner back in for the Patriots. And back into the game for Leo is Steiger. Muhlenkamp will inbounds under his own bucket. He's got 2:09 here in the first half. Dirksen with it now. Dirksen wants a screen, but nobody's coming to give it to him. He'll fire it now to Pearson. Pearson over to Sprunger, and then back outside to Faulkner. Over into the corner to Dirksen. He goes baseline again, spins in the lane, shot up and good. His 5th point of the game on the season, averaging about 8 points a game. In the corner now to Steiger. Steiger looks down low. He'll give it, tries to give it to Allen. It's kicked there by number 3, Sprunger, and it'll stay with Leo. 1:37 to play here in our first half. We'll have our Kelly Automotive halftime show coming up for you here shortly. Halftime, we'll give you the unofficial scoring, and then we'll also run down the games today. So if you're unaware of what times and who's playing, we'll have those for you at halftime as Allen hits another shot. He's having a huge first half. Lead back to 18, 1:20 to play here in the first half. Faulkner across the timeline now. Sprunger had the right idea. Steiger just played a little better defense on the back door cut. Cross court now. Here's Dirksen. He'll launch a long 3. Sets his feet. No good. Steiger with the rebound. They'll push it ahead now to Troyer. He's cut off. He'll fire it up anyways. Misses it, and it comes down to Gavin Muhlenkamp. He'll push it up ahead to Faulkner, who will hit the layup. So good transition there by the Patriots, and they cut into the lead, and we've got less than a minute to play here in the first half. Talks with it now. He'll go left, and now backs it out between the circles. Davidson with it. I don't know if you're Faulkner. You've got to understand that young man will shoot it from out there. He wants to do a little one-on-one here. We're now with 25 seconds to play here in the first half. Steiger with it, guarded there by Sprunger. Neither team in with many fouls. Leo committing just 1 in the first half so far, and the Patriots only 5, so we've got 10 seconds to play. They'll set up their offense. See if they go with the same play they ran with. Nope, they'll give a screen there by Troyer for Tox. He'll drive. He wants to kick it out, cannot, gets cut off there. Muhlenkamp comes up with it. That's good if it goes. It's short, and that will do it for the first half. Leo 34. It is Jay County just 18. When we come back, we'll have the Kelly Automotive halftime show here on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport 1 Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back to the Huntington Shootout here at Huntington High School. We are at halftime in game number 1. It's Leo leading big over Jay County, 34-18. Taking a look at the unofficial scoring in the first half. First for Jay County, they got 2 from Faulkner, 5 from Dirksen, 1 from Muhlenkamp, 3 from Pearson, and a team high 7 from Wetzel. They turned the ball over just 5 times, and they're 1 of 2 from the foul line. If you're looking for their next regular season game, it'll be on the 4th of January. They'll have to travel down to Muncie Central to play at 7:30. For Leo, a balanced scoring attack once again for them. Tox with 4 from Hart, 11 from Davidson, 3 of them coming from behind the arc. And leading the team in scoring in the first half is DJ Allen with 15 points. They're shooting 2 of 5 from the foul line, and they turned the ball over just twice. Their next regular season game, well, it's off in the distance, not until the 7th of January when they'll be at home versus Canterbury. Don't forget, this is a full slate of action here on SummitCitySports.com today. These are the games we will have for you on Summit City Sports. Obviously, right now, Jay County and Leo at 12, or roughly around 12. We'll have Maryville taking on New Haven. Game number 3 will pit Huntington North versus Jay County. At 4 p.m., it'll be New Haven taking on Warren Central. And then Leo will play Huntington North at 6, and our final game of the evening will be around 8 o'clock. Warren Central will take on Maryville. Looking just a little bit ahead, I see some players with some big-time scoring coming up in our games. Looking down at Muncie at Maryville. Maryville's got a player, Thompson, scoring 31 points a game. And I believe I saw a young man from, Warren Central, Mr. Stanley, averaging over 30 points a game for the Warren Central Warriors. So game 2 today, Maryville Pirates will take on New Haven here at the Huntington Shootout. Once again, our score at halftime here during this Kelly Automotive halftime show, it is Leo leading Jay County here in the first half. If you're just joining us, Leo cut the lead, or Patriots got the lead down to about 2 points midway through the first quarter. Then the wheels kind of fell off, and Leo really started hitting some threes from downtown. Blake Davidson with 2 quick ones there, and Allen hit one right before the end of that first quarter to really extend out the lead for Leo, and they have really not looked back since then. Jay County just hit so hard by graduation last year. They had a bunch of outstanding seniors on their team, and it's tough to reload at Jay County so quickly. Now they do have some good players. Dirksen and Arbuckle, all pretty good players that got some meaningful playing time last year, but Leo, a younger, a much bigger team than Jay County, taking control here in the first half. We'll take our final time out here on the Kelly Automotive Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
We're ready to go here in the start of the second half of our first game here at Huntington North Shootout. It will be Leo's ball on the court for the Patriots. They'll go with Sprunger, Arbuckle, Gavin Muhlenkamp, Dirksen, and Wetzel. The starters for Leo will be Tox, Davidson, Hart, Troyer, and Allen. So Rubel not getting the start here in the second half as Davidson will fire it left side now to Hart. He'll kick it back to Davidson. He'll get a screen there and go baseline. Goes up with the left hand off the glass and hits the shot. So Davidson with another bucket, his 13th. Quickly up the court comes Sprunger. He loses it, gets it back, and gives it to Dirksen. Dirksen looks cross court for Muhlenkamp. Now over to Arbuckle. Arbuckle's had the tough job of guarding Allen here in the first half. Down low to Wetzel. He'll spin between the double team, up off the glass. No good. Tipped around and Tox with the rebound. He'll bring it up across the timeline and give it to Davidson. Davidson already with a quick 2 points here in this half. Now to Hart. Down low to Troyer. Troyer will spin into the lane. Up and good for the big fella. And once again, Leo into a little token pressure here. They lead now by 20. Muhlenkamp with it. Across the timeline and over to Dirksen. Dirksen will look for Muhlenkamp. Outside now to Wetzel. He'll step back. Now gets cut off. Loses it off his hand. Oh, no, they'll say off of Allen and out of bounds. It'll be Muhlenkamp to inbounds. 6:55 to play here in the third quarter, and he'll give it to Sprunger. Sprunger originally started out as the point guard in this game, but Muhlenkamp quickly replaced him midway through that first quarter as Dirksen goes baseline, gets cut off. Back outside to Wetzel, and he'll launch another three. Hard off the iron, and it comes down to Hart. Hart up ahead now to Allen. He'll push it right to the bucket. He's tied up by Wetzel, and they'll call a foul on Wetzel. That'll be his third, and that will send Allen back to the line. He'll shoot two, and Pearson quickly up off the bench now for the Patriots. And Allen's free throw no good, and Wetzel going to have to check out at the 6:38 mark of the third quarter with those three fouls. DJ Allen will shoot another one. He was at one point 2 for 2 at the line, now just 2 of 5. And I think they're having some people adjust their jammies out there before we get rolling. Here we go. Allen again with his free throw. A little more legs into that one. Misses it. Arbuckle with the rebound. He's got 3 rebounds, and he'll give it up to Muhlenkamp. Muhlenkamp across the timeline, outside to Dirksen. And now over to Sprunger. Over to Pearson. Pearson hit a long 3 in that second quarter. Muhlenkamp in the lane. He'll fire it up, takes a bump, and hits the shot. And Davidson quickly up the court. He'll fire, no good, off of Allen and out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Patriots. And now Leo will pick up full court, man to man. Sprunger with it now. He dribbles straight into almost into that double team. Through the legs, into the lane, ball fake up. Sprunger shot no good. Troyer with the rebound. They'll push it up now to Hart. Hart drives baseline, gets it, throws it inside to a cutting Troyer, and he hits the bucket. Zach Troyer with his 4th point here in the second half. That's a good feed there by Hart. Muhlenkamp gets a screen and fires it ahead, and picked off by Davidson. He'll push it up. Nobody picks him up, goes straight to the rack and hits the shot. And here comes Dirksen now for the Patriots. 22-point lead now for Leo. Sprunger on the right wing. He'll fire it over to Muhlenkamp. Now over to Dirksen. Gets a screen. Down low to Arbuckle. Loses the handle, and here comes Leo again. It's Hart now across the timeline. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. He'll get a screen. Now fires it to Tox. Tox will launch a 3 off the front of the iron. No good, and Muhlenkamp will let it roll out of bounds. And it'll go back to Jay County. Arbuckle with it now. And he'll bring it up for the Patriots. Oh, he missed him. Dirksen wide open under the bucket. Muhlenkamp outside to Springer. Springer will launch a 3 and hit it. Sprunger now with his first bucket of the game. They need him to get rolling. He's their leading scorer. Here's Davidson now inside to Troyer with the left hand fouled. He's slapped in the head by Pearson. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Pearson will pick up his first, team second. And Zach Troyer back to the line to shoot. Zach Troyer stands 6'5". Him and they've also got another young man on the team, Livingston. We haven't seen him yet. Ooh, that ball barely drew iron. So they've got 3 6'5" guys they can run in the middle to Leo. That'll match up with just about any team not named Blackhawk Christian in the area. Second one by Livingston. No good. A line violation called on Troyer. And Leo doing a terrible job from the foul line now, just 2 of 9. Arbuckle looking, fires it into Muhlenkamp, and he's fouled by number 4, Hart. That'll be his first, team's first, and that is just the second overall team foul in the entire game on Leo. Arbuckle to fire it in. And now he'll give it to Dirksen. They might as well let Dirksen take it up. He handles the ball a lot in the half court, so why not in the full court? Dirksen takes a bump there. Now throws it over to Muhlenkamp, back outside to Sprunger, who just hit a long three. Thought about it again, and now throws it inside to Dirksen. He'll launch a 15-footer and hit it. A better offensive flow in that possession for Jay County. Lead back down to 17. Cox now to Troyer. Troyer over to Davidson. He'll get a screen there. Keeps his dribble, now backs it out. Now down low to Troyer. He's fouled from behind by Dirksen. Dirksen's first, team's third. 3:46 to play here in our third quarter. Next game coming up here from the Huntington Shootout. It'll pit the Marion Pirates and the New Haven Bulldogs. That should be a great matchup. Lambert will come back in for the Patriots, along with Faulkner. And Hart will inbounds now for Leo. He'll give it quickly to Tox. Tox looks inside for Allen. He'll catch it. Right back to Tox. They like that play. Over to the big fella. He misses it. Tipped out of bounds by, they say by Pearson and out of bounds. Thought that was off of Troyer, but they said Pearson. They'll inbounds quickly to Davidson. He'll look left. Looks down low now for Troyer. Troyer will back it in. Bad move there by, even though that left-handed shot was a pretty good shot. Foul called from behind, but Tox, he ran his guy right in there into the congested area, and that ruined it for Troyer. That foul is on DJ Allen. That'll be his first, team second. Yeah, if Tox wouldn't have brought his guy in there, I think Troyer would have had a much easier shot at the basket. Sprunger into the front court, slapped away and picked off. Here comes Hart the other way. He'll race to the hoop and hit the shot. Carson Hart now with 6 off the bench for Leo. We'll have subs for both teams at the next dead ball. Sprunger now, he'll throw it over to Dirksen. He's open for about an 8-footer, and he hits it again. Dirksen now with, he's got 9. Here comes Davidson. He'll stop, he'll pop in and out, and there is Dirksen with another rebound. And now Dirksen's trapped. He'll fire it cross court. Sprunger will come up with a good pass down low to Lambert, and he'll hit the shot. $15-point lead again now for Leo. Here's Hart. Good look. Deflected, and it goes right to Dirksen. He'll push it in transition. Quickly to the hoop with the left hand off the glass, and good for Dirksen. Dirksen into double figures. Blake Davidson now with it. Lead down to 13. 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Davidson catches that loose ball. Gets a screen there by Allen. He'll step back. Lambert will try to guard him. And now over to Tox in the corner to Hart. Down low to Troyer. Troyer up. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own board. Throws it up and gets fouled. And that will send Troyer back to the line. We'll see who the Patriot foul was on. That foul is on Lambert. That'll be his first, team's fourth in the second half. And that will send Troyer back to the line. His free throw is good. Nichols will come in and replace Pearson for the Patriots. Steiger and Rubel back onto the court for Leo. Chase Bates waiting there. He's going to check in for Troyer if Troyer hits his foul shot. And Troyer's second one barely draws iron, and Dirksen with another rebound. So Chase Bates will take a seat and wait for the next whistle. Right side now. Faulkner looks inside. And across courts it over to Sprunger. He's going to launch a high arching three. No good. And nobody can chase that down, and it will go out of bounds. And now Bates will come in for Troyer. 1:33 to play here in the third quarter. This tournament is pools, 2 pools, red and black. The winners of each pool, as that foul's called on number 32. Lambert, he'll pick up his second. Now the foul's piling up on Jay County. It'll be Steiger to inbounds. Like I was saying, we have 2 pools. The winner of the pools will play each other tomorrow, and then the second place teams will play each other and the third place teams will play each other tomorrow. Those games will start at 10 a.m. and go 10, 12, and 2. Our number one teams will play around 2 o'clock. Steger around the screen. He'll turn and fire. That's going to be short. And they'll battle for it. Arbuckle and Allen will. Tipped out of bounds by Arbuckle, and it will stay with Leo, 1:21 to play. Davidson to inbounds. He'll look for Allen and give it to Allen. Allen outside now to Steiger, and they'll go into the corner now to Bates. He's open for three. He'll launch it short. Allen with the board. And Allen will lose it on the floor, but it goes right back over to Chase Bates. Bates will dribble through everybody. Gets bumped there by Dirksen. Gives it to Steiger. Steiger in the lane. It's a good spin. And are they going to... They're going to say on the shot? The foul's going to be on Dirksen. He's going to pick up his second. And that'll put Leo into the 1-on-1 the rest of the game. But they'll call that on the shot on Dirksen, and that'll send Steiger to the line to shoot. 2. Leo doing a terrible job from the foul line thus far. Just 3 of 11. A little mop-up duty over there as a couple players hit the floor. Gavin Muhlenkamp, he'll go back to the over to the score table along with Miller for Leo, and they'll both check in at the next whistle. Steiger's free throw is in and out. So Davidson will go out for Leo, and out of the game is Nichols for Jay County. Steiger's second one is good. Sprunger into the front court. He'll go baseline, gets bumped by Bates. Now he's still dribbling. Tried to go behind the back and turned it over. 10 turnovers now as Allen pushes it up to Miller. Back outside to Bates. Bates over to Rubel, and they'll swing it to Steiger. He'll look inside for Allen. And he knew he had it after he stepped back as Rubel hits the bunny inside the lane. Rubel with his first bucket. And we've got ourselves 30 seconds to play. Arbuckle into the front court, and he's going to get called for a double dribble. Peyton Nichols will come back in for Sprunger. And now Rubel with it, with 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. He'll slow it up. He's got Dirksen guarding him. Now we'll look inside for Allen. Allen will spin into the lane. The short jump hook is good. DJ Allen now with 17. They'll push it up quickly to Dirksen. Nobody there. Over to Nichols. He misses the bunny. Gets his own rebound and has it blocked. And we've got the end of the third quarter upon us. It's 50-31. Leo, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching the Huntington Shootout live on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
Jake County's ball as we get started here in our final quarter here at the Huntington Shootout. It'll be Faulkner to inbounds now, and he'll give it to Arbuckle. Arbuckle will be patient here. Brings it into the front court. He'll have Allen right in front of him. He'll go left side now and down low to Dirksen. Dirksen will muscle it up, blocked out of bounds by Rubel. 19-point lead now for Leo as we start our final quarter. Muhlenkamp will look, fires it inside to Dirksen. He's fouled on the body by, I believe that was Allen. It'll be his second. That'll send Dirksen to the line to shoot 2. Leo will be in the 1-on-1 the rest of the game, as Dirksen will launch his first one hard off the back of the iron. Dirksen once again, he'll fire in and out, tipped around, and it comes down to Allen. Up quickly to Bates, he'll go baseline, gets the baseline, fires it up, gets it blocked by 3 different players from Jay County. Here comes Wetzel, who's back in the game. He'll ball fake, high up off the glass, and he hits the shot. Up quickly to Steiger, he'll go to the hoop, and he's blocked, but fouled by the freshman. Steiger will go back to the line to shoot 2 for Leo. And on Wetzel, he's going to pick up his 4th. So he lasted all of 34 seconds, and he's picked up his 4th foul. Faulkner quickly will, it's Pearson back at the score table. Steiger shoots the first one, and it's good. Dusty Pearson back in for Wetzel. Second one, no good. Rebounded there by Arbuckle. Muhlenkamp now into the front court. He dribbles right into traffic. Kicks it now over to Dirksen. Dirksen wants to drive. He gets cut off there by Bates. Now to Pearson on the right wing. 7:10 to play as Pearson will drive right. Now he gets cut off by Allen. He'll give it back to Faulkner, who will spot up. Looks, ball fakes. Rubel not going anywhere on those fakes. Gets trapped into the basket, fires it outside to Dirksen. He's going to launch a 3 and hit it. Dirksen having a good game. That shot missed and tipped out of bounds. Dirksen now with 14 in this game. We've got a foul, a whistle on the court. It's on Leo. Waiting to see who the foul was. Troyer back into the lineup for Leo. He'll replace Allen. Evidently that foul was on number 2, but there is no number 2. They have not updated the scoreboard. Didn't catch who that foul was on. I believe it was, yes, it was on Miller. His second. Faulkner with it now. Leo trapping all over the court, and there's a turnover, and then a foul by Faulkner. That should send Steiger to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Leo just 5 of 15 from the foul line. Steiger will launch the first, in and out, and it comes down to Gavin Muhlenkamp. Quickly up ahead, they'll bring it. Now it's Lambert, cross-courts it to Faulkner. He's going to launch a 3. No good off the front of the iron. Quick rebound there and missed by Lambert. And Troyer with another rebound. They'll fire it ahead to Steiger, now outside to Bates. Rubel slows it up and goes to Steiger on the near side. He gets a screen by Troyer, and they're going to call a hold on Muhlenkamp. Muhlenkamp with his first, team's 8th, and that will send Troyer back to the line to shoot 1-on-1. We've got a whistle as Sprunger will come back into the lineup now for Jay County. We've got 6 minutes to play here in our first game. Troyer's second one short. That barely drew iron. Muhlenkamp will run over and grab it, and he'll bring it up now for Jay County. If you're just joining us, our second game today will be Maryville taking on New Haven. Dirksen once again with it. He drives, splits the double team off the glass and good. No, they're going to say no bucket. They're going to say it was on the floor. I believe they're going to hit Miller with another foul. Cade Miller picks up his 3rd, team's 5th. So it'll be Muhlenkamp to inbounds under his own basket. Gavin Muhlenkamp to inbounds. We've seen his brother Adam play a little bit here in this game. They'll look inside, kick there by Miller. All teams today will play 2 games. So if you were wondering that or how this format works, it's 2 pools. Everybody plays twice today and just once tomorrow. Fired outside now to Arbuckle. They'll swing it over to Muhlenkamp, and he's going to launch a three and hit it. Muhlenkamp now with 5, right at his season average. Down low now to Troyer. Troyer looks, gets into the lane, and he traveled. Just the 4th turnover now on Leo. That will bring Davidson and Hart back in. They'll replace Mueller and Steiger along with Allen. DJ Allen back onto the court, and he'll replace Bates. So the original starters, all but one of the players. Tock's not back onto the court yet for Leo, and now they'll pick up full court. The count is on. Nobody moved. Here we go. It's Muhlenkamp now across the timeline into the lane. He drives, and he is mugged by a couple Leo players. They're going to call it on Troyer or Allen. Troyer will pick up his first, team 6, so both teams into the bonus the rest of the game here. 5:20 to play. Muhlenkamp's free throw is good. And the second one. Muhlenkamp will fire in and out, and it comes down to Rubel. Up ahead now to Hart. He wants a screen. He'll get it by Troyer. Now outside to Davidson. Try to steal some minutes with some of your subs in these shootouts where you got to play multiple games in one day. You've got to give some guys some blows. Davidson with a shot, and it'll hit the front of the iron and go in. And the lead back to 13. And Dirksen with it now. Tell you, Jay County's just a few good possessions away from being right back in this game. There's a steal by Troyer. Actually, it was by Davidson. Davidson now with it, and he'll fire. And it's good. So just like that, Davidson extends the lead back out to 16. Arbuckle across the timeline. He'll go right side now to Dirksen. He'll pull up and shoot a 13-footer. No good. Troyer with another rebound. He's got 7, and he'll give it to Davidson. Davidson now over to Allen. Allen back to Davidson. He'll get a screen by Allen, gives it right back to Allen. A little pick and pop, and they work that to perfection once again. Allen now with 19. And the lead balloons back to 18. We've got 4 minutes to play here in our first game. Dirksen in the lane, outside to Muhlenkamp. He'll fire and hit it. I like Gavin Muhlenkamp's game. He's got 9. Hart with it now. Into the lane, fires it outside to Rubel. Rubel behind the back and over to Davidson. Down low to Troyer. Troyer's cut off, now outside to Hart. He'll go baseline. Back to Troyer in the lane, and the big fella hits the shot. Troyer now with 7. 3:18 to play here in our final quarter. Arbuckle now over to the left side, and he has it picked off. Here comes Davidson. He'll stop, he'll launch a three-pointer and hit it. And there's a whistle on the court, a timeout. Jay County will take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
We're ready to go here out of the timeout at the Huntington shootout. The lead was once down to 11, now back to 20 thanks to Blake Davidson, who's exploded now to 23 points in this game. As Sprunger will have it now. Tip ball. Sprunger just throws some wild passes. He gets away with them every once in a while, but that's why he's spent some time on the bench here in this game. Dirksen to Arbuckle. Arbuckle in the lane, back to Dirksen. He's cut off there and fouled. You're going to either get Troyer on the body or you're going to get Arbuckle on the hand. I think they're going to say Arbuckle. They are. That will send Dirksen back to line to shoot for Jay County. Don't forget, we've got another game coming up for you in about 35 minutes here as Dirksen hits the shot. Dirksen now with 15. And that will bring Livingston into the game. I believe that's Livingston. Number 24 into the game, Groves. And number 23 for Leo. I don't have him on here either. Number 23 we'll just write him down here. He is not on the roster for this game. And that second one is good by Dirksen. Groves had it, now gives it to Steiger, now over to Tox. Tox in the lane, he'll pull up and shoot a 15-footer and hit it. Toch now with 6. Here comes Sprunger for Jay County. Over to Muhlenkamp, looking down low, tipped out of bounds by Tox. And they'll say no, actually touched last by Wetzel. And now both teams getting some extra players on the court. It will be, let's see here, in for the Patriots, it'll be Pearson, Adam Muhlenkamp, Nichols, number 13, also into the game, Hensinger. And now here's Livingston with it, over to Tox. Tox now will drive, throws it in the corner. Number 24 will launch it. We don't have a number on him. He misses it. And it comes down to Adam Muhlenkamp. And now it's Patriots with the ball. Nichols with it with 1:46 to play here in this first game. He'll give it up to number 23. Well, we don't have a 23 for Jay County either. Actually, that's Gavin Myers.
Number 2, Nate Miller, reports into the Lions lineup.
Miller back in for Leo. So both teams with all their subs in now. Number 24 with it now. He'll go over to the right side to Steiger. Steiger will look inside for Livingston. He'll drive, kick it outside. 24 with it again. We don't have a name for number 24 on the roster for Leo. Steiger will launch a long 3 and hit it. Steiger now with 5. And we've got less than 1 minute to play here in our first game. Outside now, they'll swing it all the way over to Pearson. Pearson will look and give it down low. Nichols is tied up there. Actually, that is, I believe, Muhlenkamp down there. And a foul called on Leo. So that'll send Muhlenkamp to the line to shoot 1-1. That foul's on Groves. That'll be his first. Team's 8th. Adam Muhlenkamp to shoot. His first free throw is good. Second one by Muhlenkamp, good as well. And we'll see if Leo just decides to run the clock out here. They lead by 21 in the corner now to Steiger. Steiger will come to the front side of the court now to number 24. He'll get in the lane, kicks it, throws it out of bounds and knocks over a chair. Just the 5th turnover on Leo. Just checking to see if the other two teams are ready to go here or if they'll actually try to start that game at noon. But they may run a little bit early here now as this game really has just flown by. Jay County with it now. They'll look inside. Myers with it up off the glass, and he'll hit the shot. And that will just about do it here for game number 1. If you're looking for game number 2, we will check off here. If you're watching us on YouTube, you'll have to find game number 2. And on Facebook, you'll have to do the same. So your final here in game number 1, it's 68-49 is your final score here at the Huntington Shootout. Real quickly, we'll try to give you some of the scoring here, maybe just the leading scores. For Jay County, they got 15 from Dirksen, 9 from Gavin Muhlenkamp, 2 from Myers, 3 from Adam Muhlenkamp, 2 from Lambert, 3 from Pearson, 7 from Wetzel, 2 from Faulkner, 3 from Sprunger. Their next game today, Jay County's, will be at 2 p.m. They dropped to 2-5 overall on the season. For Leo Lions, they'll improve to 6-2 overall. Their scoring Cox was 6 from Hart. They got a team high 23 from Blake Davidson, 5 from Steiger, 2 from Rubel, and 19 from Allen. Troyer chipped in with 7. They shot 5 of 17 from the foul line and just turned the ball over 7 times. So a good win here for Leo, and their next game tonight, I believe, is at 6 p.m. They will take on the host school, Huntington North. So that does it for game number 1 here at the Huntington Shootout. It is Leo all over Jay County, 68-49. We will take a break. We will see you in about 35 minutes live from Huntington North High School. You've been watching the Huntington Shootout on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves, and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport 1 Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.